back again and it's responding to life. My name is NKATHA. So today I wanted to talk really shortly about something that I thought was so profound that was said by Pastor Mike Todd in one of his sermons. And it's something that I've pondered over actually for the past few days, and it's something that we've shared with my family, talked over it and a couple of friends, and I wanted to share with you my perspective from also a non-spiritual aspect for those who are not necessarily Christians, but I hope this will apply to you, or rather I know that it will apply to you. So he said something and I wanted to expand on it on a different angle, and he said that a moment of favor is greater than a lifetime of labor. And from a spiritual aspect, we understand that this means that God's favor, God's opportune time is the time that is greater than any other time. That's your defining moment. That's your life-changing moment. And from another angle is that I feel like a lot of us never wait for that opportune moment. We never wait for that defining moment. Some of us have started businesses. I love using businesses because businesses really show there's a lot to learn from people who have successful businesses, people who have failed businesses. There's a lot to learn. But people start businesses. You start a business, and instead of you being patient for that defining moment in your business, you end up giving up. In a relationship, you keep on starting relationships simply because you're not waiting for that defining moment, whatever it might be, whether it's an engagement or a proposal or a baby or whatever it is. Instead of waiting for that defining moment or that moment in your relationship, you'd opt to give up on that relationship so that you can start another relationship, and you realize you're in a cycle of constantly starting different businesses, constantly starting different relationships, constantly starting different courses in the university, instead of you sticking to one thing because you get bored or you don't want this or you don't want that. Not that I'm saying that you should stick to what you don't like or what you don't love or what doesn't suit you, but what I'm saying is that some people choose to get out of these things simply because they're not patient enough, not because it's bad for them, not because it's harmful to them, not because it's not working for them, but they're just not patient enough, or rather they just get bored. And instead of waiting for that defining moment, that expectation that you have towards that business, that relationship, instead of you working and waiting, you sit down and you keep on changing, you keep on moving on, you keep on going back to a cycle of labor. Because it is hard work to start something all the time. It is hard work. You have years and years of constantly restarting instead of waiting for that moment of opportunity, or rather that defining moment in your situation. That one defining moment can be the boost to everything. There's some of us who need to stick to things that we have worked for. People don't get success overnight. People don't get long-term relationships overnight. This is all work, and it's all in regard to being patient for that defining moment. And like he said, that one moment, that opportunity, that moment of favor, that moment where you're gonna see the hand of the Lord, that one moment that you're gonna see a change, it will define everything. And that's where you see that businesses have a turnaround, a 360-degree turnaround. That's why you see people have the ring on their fingers, or rather they get that child. You see that relationships, couples end up waiting for so long and getting that one opportunity of favor. It's very, very important to understand that you need to stick to what you have and what you are destined for, what God has placed in your heart for you to be able to see His hand of opportunity and favor in your life. You cannot keep on toiling. Years go by, pass by, and you're still changing. Some people even in the moment where their favor is about to come, that's when they decide, okay, let me move on. Simply because you're just not patient enough. I hope somebody has learned today. In as much as I've thought about this, I've really sat down to think about this, both from a spiritual angle and from a day-to-day angle. It's very, very important for us to realize that stick by what God has for you, and He will define Himself in whatever you do. And not only that, but even in life itself, whatever it is that you're doing, there will be that defining moment. It's all about patience and resilience. So with that said, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts. Turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss us on any of our videos. Also, don't forget to visit us on our website www.respondingtolife.org. From us, with love, my name is Victoria NKATHA, and this is Responding to Life.